I've definitely had worse weeks, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say I've started off with the manager FaceTime us on Tuesday and saying that they were debating calling us up, and he'd let us know by Thursday, and then I got a sort of 6 o'clock Thursday night and not heard anything, so I said to my wife, I was like, I don't think nothing's going to happen, and then I got a text saying, oh, you're still awake at 10, and I was like, yes, straight away, and FaceTime and thought it was the good news, and I did struggle to sleep Thursday night, definitely.
And Newcastle United have announced the date for an open-top bus parade through the city following their historic League Cup win. The club has issued a save-the-date for 29th March, which comes after the international break to celebrate Sunday's Carabao Cup glory. It is the Magpies' first piece of major silverware since 1969 and first domestic one in 70 years, with supporters expected to line the streets of Newcastle to watch the team lift their trophy. Meanwhile, Blythe-born Dan Burn has been nominated for the Freedom of Northumberland following his man-of-the-match performance. The 32-year-old defender scored Newcastle's first goal at Wimbledon, at Wembley in 25 years on Sunday, with the team eventually beating Liverpool 2-1. And head coach of U.S. national team Mauricio Pochettino has admitted that he would like to return to Tottenham Hotspur. One day, the 53-year-old was in charge of the North London side between 2014 and 2019. Pochettino led Spurs to second-place finish in the Premier League in 2016 with the 2015 EFL Cup final and the 2019 Champions League final. He was appointed United States coach in September.
Look, when I left the club, always I remember one interview. I said, "Oh, I would like one day to come back," you know, because we are ambitious, and I am ambitious. Always we wanted to win the Premier League and the Champions League, and we were close. But also we wanted to create a legacy that Daniel is creating now about the best training ground in UK or in the world or in Europe. One of the best or the best stadium in UK and in Europe. And now Tottenham have all the, the facilities and everything to try to go and face this challenge.
Now, Manchester United season ticket prices will increase by about 5% for the third successive year as the club aims to become financially sustainable. The Manchester United Supporters Trust says United fans have expressed their disappointment that the club has ignored the call for the widespread price freeze. Since becoming the club's co-owner last year, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos group have tried to improve the club's finances, but several changes have been very unpopular, resulting in fans' protests, in particular at last week's home game with Arsenal. Some of the latest changes for the 2025 season include the introduction of a game categorization model for non-season ticket holders where premium games cost more. United are also increasing the minimum usage requirement for season ticket holders from 15 to 16 of their 19 Premier League home games. With more stories now, Arsenal are set to open formal talks with Bukayo Saka over a new contract as the forward enters the final 2 years of his contract deal. Saka has been unavailable since December after sustaining serious hamstring tear in the victory over Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, an injury that eventually required surgery. Arsenal wants to avoid any uncertainty regarding their star player's future and will make securing Saka a longer contract one of their top priorities. And the Players Union, co-founded by Novak Djokovic, has begun legal action against tennis governing bodies, citing anti-competitive practices and blatant disregard for players' welfare. The Professional Tennis Players Association filed papers at the United States District Court in New York, where it is seeking jury trial. The 163-page lawsuit says professional tennis players are stuck in a rigged game which gives them limited control over their own careers and brands. The lawsuit criticizes the schedule, ranking systems and control over image rights. The organization has also started legal proceedings in the UK and in the EU to end what it considers the unchecked authority of the sports governing bodies. But at sports now, Nifemi returns for the rest of the stories.